November 29th, 1898. A boy was born in Belfast, Ireland. A man known as Jack, to his closest friends, also became known as a notable novelist, literary critic, broadcaster, essayist, poet, scholar, and Christian apologist. Clive Staples Lewis, a child raised into a Christian household, and a boy baptized into a Christian church, soon completely tossed out his faith and threw his soul into an idealist atheism that he lived and professed. Young C.S. Lewis, firm in his beliefs and no doubt a comfortable atheist, his intelligence grew and his creativity had no boundaries. However, something shattered his comfort with his godless heart. Surprised by Joy is the autobiography written by the man who once held this idea of an inexistent God. Given one of the most beautiful titles, his book specifically describes his transformation into Christianity. In the last two chapters of the book, Lewis covers his path from atheism to Christianity. It's in these chapters that he realized and mentions that joy is like a signpost to those lost and wandering in the woods. In fact, the best translation he gave for the word joy throughout his novel was a German word meaning longing. C.S. Lewis, the once seeming confident in his godly heart to many, confessed to the entire world that he had been longing for God to open and fill his heart all along. It was in 1955, with the nearing completion of the Chronicles of Narnia, as well as the Scriptate Letters, Lewis would be placed among the most famous and read authors around the entire world. With his new opened eyes and his heart submitted into Christ, C.S. Lewis was on his way to becoming an intellectual giant of the 20th century, and considered one of the most influential writers to this day. Lewis has written more than 30 books, attracting thousands of readers and a vast audience. His books have become books studied to this day, and his words still resonate in our heads. C.S. Lewis, the man whose heart once had no captain, became one of the world's most influential Christian literary role models, whose words still fill the soul today. A man whose life flourished with creativity and hope, had no one else to thank except the God himself. For he said, "I believe in Christianity as I believe the sun has risen, not only because I see it, but because I see everything else."